What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Quill Will, and we are back. The Three Guys with Common Sense podcast with my guy Avatar Slang right here. You can't say slang without ang. Here we go. That's 2 weeks in a row. I think we got it. And we got the man with many names. You might know him as Mikey Rose. You might know him as Prosecco Mike. You might know him as Moolah. Mike Money, what's going on?
Hey, I'd rather be Sleepy Joe than a $750 hoe. And today is the anniversary of the Hard Not Life album, the Aquemini album, and Black Star's debut album. So you can arguably say today in '98 is the greatest day of released albums in one day. Shout out to all the single parents out there that's being parents to their children. Shout out to all the other people on the other side that don't get to see their children, but they want to be fake stepdads to other people's kids. You're a jerk. And also, Hov is still the GOAT. And shout out to everybody that loves Tupac for no reason. I feel bad for y'all. Welcome to the show. Oh, and I got my glass.
That's actually a good intro. I was worried, but that was a good intro.
I got my glass of Moet here. Shameless plug. Also, before we get into what we're talking about, I just want everybody to know that we're working on some big things. I'm talking big. And I ain't talking that DJ Khaled big. I'm talking bigger than big. I'm talking bigger than Biggie Smalls himself. Okay, so shout out to everybody and shout out to Faith Evans. Let's get on with the show.
Real quick, so Slang, what you drinking? I just got some Barefoot. The lady got rid of the wine glasses, so I'm just working with the Husky tumbler right now.
I got two things because it's been months since I had it. And hold up, y'all, this is a spectacle.
Uh-oh.
There's about to be some shit, y'all.
What do you got for us?
Oh snap! It's in a box. It's sustainable. It's definitely sustainable.
Organic protein shake.
Oh.
Pork?
What? That's an organic protein.
I thought you said pork protein. I was like, what the hell is that?
This fool thought he had pork in a cup in a fucking box.
Oh no!
I thought he was just drinking pork.
No, I'm not that kind of crazy.
So you're one of the people that falls for that Herbalife shit?
No.
It was a shot at Herbalife people.
That actually is helpful, but it's like abusive to the point where it's annoying.
Go to the gym.
You're supposed to do both.
Fuck Herbalife. I don't need those pills.
Well, anyway, I gotta drink this because I did kickboxing today.
Okay.
How many boxes did you kick?
It's not good for your health, but I did box and kick.
There you go.
It was an intense workout. Going to do it again next week.
Solid. I don't have much to add. Yesterday though was the anniversary. I forget what number. It was the anniversary of Songs in the Key of Life with Stevie Wonder. Shout out to Stevie. He'll never see us, but hopefully he's listening out there.
I still want to know how he knows what the hell a ribbon or a sky is. He shouldn't even know what N is. He doesn't know what the is. So how did he make this song?
What?
And apparently he has all his masters. He wouldn't know, but he does.
Wait.
I don't get any of that.
Wait.
He made a song called Ribbon in the Sky. How does he know what those things are?
I have no idea.
Then he owns all his masters. How does he know?
And we're not the only ones that says that he can definitely see. We're not the only ones. It's okay.
He can't see. Because if he could see, he wouldn't be walking around looking like that with that damn hair.
So we're gonna move. We're not gonna roast Stevie because Stevie is precious and he bought the last one we got left. Protect Stevie at all costs.
You don't get to do that. You started it.
No, that was a light jab. He went for the kill shot.
No, we still got Stevie, Celine Dion, Cicely Tyson, Dionne Warwick. That's what I was really trying to say. But I said all these other white people. I'm so sorry, Deion Warwick. You're like 99 years old.
Celine Dion's not even that old.
I know, but I couldn't get Deion Warwick out. So I said all these other names being ignorant.
Anyways, let's get into some bubble ball. Finals, y'all. Finals time. Lakers. Slanger, that was your pick.
The Lakers?
No, not the Lakers. The Heat. I'm sorry. Lakers and Heat. Heat was Slanger's pick.
I thought it was going to be Clippers and Heat.
Clippers can't even keep a coach.
Damn it.
Man,
we there already? Well, they might be hiring Ty Lue back to be the head coach.
That's a good fit.
That's all right.
Don't they already have Sam Cassell in the building? I guess Sam Cassell's not ready.
Probably not. I mean, as long as they got playoff P, they'll be all right.
Well, I saw reports that, playoff P doesn't trust his teammates.
I saw that they
No, it's the other way around. It's the other way around.
Oh, the teammates don't trust playoff P?
Yes.
Makes sense. I wouldn't trust somebody who dated a stripper neither.
It wasn't a stripper, it was a porn star. Or was it two things? Whatever, who cares?
Apparently, management wanted Ivan Zubac to start over Montrezl Harrell.
Yeah.
Probably because they didn't want to pay him.
No. Well, this is the same franchise that drafted Michael Olowokandi, so I don't think
you will not speak ill of the Candyman. Okay?
No, you can't do that. That's not the same people though.
Of the Candyman.
I don't care.
Let's stop feeding into the simplistic thinking of society. Let's be the next level guys.
Candyman. We know he was ass.
I never used the word simplistic in my life, so don't ever put that ill will on me. say
curly thinks is hilarious.
What's the early word? What's the nigga word of simplistic?
Simple.
Okay.
Simple ass nigga.
See, when I call somebody simple online, I got my first warning on Facebook.
So, no, all jokes aside, though, the Clippers, I think they're in good shape.
No.
They're in terrible shape for the next few years, but for next year, they're in okay shape.
Well, no, Montrez can walk.
Montrez is in there. Obviously, he wasn't enough.
But he's their top.
If Paul George plays good enough, Montrez and Lou don't matter.
We know playoff P ain't. Paul is shot at this point. He's done. He's cooked. I think he's done. He's going to be a really nice player.
How old is he?
Piece. I don't know if he's a second option anymore.
Well, then what's he good for then?
Main value.
Because if you go on to go 2 for 15 every other night, like Kevin Love, I did there, then you're not good for much. Because then you're not even a third option. Because I know I make Kevin Love jokes, but I don't even like him as a third option. So, what you good for? Like 2 for 11 every other night means you gotta be 8th man.
Ask Paul that because he's supposed to be a great defender. Couldn't stand in front of nobody. It seemed like he always getting jayed up on a game winner.
I'm good with that. I'm not good with the 2 for 15s.
Damn it.
Am I tripping, Mike?
No, because essentially he's T-Mac on the Knicks now.
Oh shit!
But
how old is Paul George supposed to be talking about him like this?
I think he's our age. I actually think he's like 20. He can't be over 32.
Let's see.
He's only 30.
Oh.
He shouldn't be done.
Yeah.
He just needs to get his head back in the game. He shouldn't be close.
When Paul George is motivated, something's off with that team. Period. I think it's more than just the head coach. I think they just need they need some people in there that really wants to play to win, because they acted like they was going to coast this thing. And
can I highlight your coach thing?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not big on making fun of Doc Rivers just because the internet is.
I like
he did some things wrong that he should want to take back. When Lou was getting cooked, he left him out there. At that point, you have to put in someone faster who can stay in front of Murray, not make it so easy for Murray, and trust the 2 guys you have. Even they They have other shot makers, so you got to take Lou out at that point. You don't need to force the issue with Lou.
My
Like,
thing
Lou
with
was
Doc,
he was detrimental to the team at that point.
my thing with Doc is he'll have one direction for that game, and he sticks to that no matter what. And I think that's his biggest issue.
So you called him Brett Brown with hardware.
Correct. That's why, for all you Sixers fans that want him with the Sixers, I don't see anything changing, to be honest. Unless somehow the only thing that would change is he gets the respect from the stars because he has, like you said, the hardware. But other than that, I don't see a difference. I mean, obviously he's a better coach, but as far as galvanizing his team and taking it to the next level, I don't know about that. Not with this team. Doc is one of those people that needs a Kevin Garnett on his team. He needs a James Posey on his team. He needs an enforcer with like a Kendrick Perkins. He needs a Eddie House off the bench. He needs a Rondo on the floor general. If Doc doesn't have none of that, a coach on the floor to help him coach, Doc is equivalent to the Black Brett Brown.
And he had Tom Thibodeau.
And Tom Thibodeau is a guy who we know he gonna run his star players into the ground.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, no, I meant as far as orchestrating the defense.
Oh yeah. Doc needs real good coaches, assistant coaches around him to be more effective.
So, well, okay, so I guess our common sense kicked in. Maybe that's not good. We didn't say anything good about Doc. We said all bad things.
Well, he's not a bad coach. He's still a top 10 coach.
Off of what, though? We didn't say anything good about him yet.
Like you said, the hardware. He won Coach of the Year. I know he won in Orlando.
For taking an underachieving team to
He's consistently fielded very good teams and even some great teams, and he's done some masterful coaching jobs, especially like with injury-laden teams.
He's a regular.
He helped the Clippers a lot because they were serious year in and year out, and we never thought we'd say that growing up.
Yeah.
The Clippers were that team you skipped on NBA Live.
He changed the culture, but he wasn't able to get over the hump. But then again, I don't know if the Clippers, outside of this year, ever had enough to get over.
They had enough in 15. They choked. Like that's what happened. They choked. Like
if you consider Blake Griffin enough.
Damn it. You knew.
Mike, I walked him right into it. You saw it coming?
Well, that's the thing. Well, that proves Mike's point that he should have been enough just to close out the game. When you're in game 5 and you're about to win the series and you're up by 15, you need just a couple baskets to fill that off. So that's why that's a choke job. So at that point, when they're up 3-1, they were enough. So they didn't lose because of talent. They lost because they choked.
Yeah.
But I don't want to talk about the Clippers for too long.
Yeah, let's move on to our predictions in the NBA Finals since we're there now. Let's get that over with.
I got Lakers in 6.
Got the Lakers in 6. I got the Lakers in. I'll say 6.
Yeah, I think I'm taking.
You're being kind.
You're going to take the Heat in 6.
Miami is 6, baby.
I knew it.
Wow.
I knew it.
I have actual basketball reasons though, and I've been saying this to Mike all season actually.
I think the NBA is going to rig it for the Lakers to win, so Kobe can cry from the heavens.
One, shut up, because one day we're gonna be famous enough where we get aggregated for being dummies rather than people with common sense. You're taking advantage of where we at right now.
I am.
To shoot 35 free throws a game, according to Kyle.
Yes.
No. We're not doing this.
We could have just called Kyle in to say some dumbass shit like that.
We could have. He's actually a Heat fan, which is hilarious. So now it works in his favor. He's like,
now he's saying the got a chance. Like now he's going at everybody for saying that if the Heat don't have a chance. I'm not wasting my podcast on Kyle.
Thanks. So LeBron's really, really good. So that's what I don't like. The Lakers aren't a well-constructed team to me.
And AD's hurt.
I think, obviously, I'm not Anthony Davis, and ankles injuries are really different. Like, they vary. But he was playing pretty good on it for those 2 games. So with time, you would think he's better? Unless that was adrenaline.
I never think Anthony Davis is healthy. He's like Joel Embiid to me. I think he's always out there at least at 80-something%.
Okay, so I won't factor that into my pick then. But you got who's playing crucial minutes, or so the starters is obviously LeBron 80.
They start Dwight now.
Miami in 5.
Okay.
5.
I don't like their team, but they're different.
Dwight,
because they get a lot of easy buckets with the way they're constructed.
This could be the 2004 NBA Finals all over again.
I really got a feeling Miami could take it. The only thing that bothers me, the reason why I don't say Miami in 5, I was joking when I said in 5. The reason is that Jimmy Butler, for a star, doesn't score with that much ease. Every basket looks hard. He'll get it, but it doesn't look as easy for him than it does for other stars.
And they've been making tons of shots.
Let's ask the question of the night. Who's guarding that white boy, Tyler Hero? Who's guarding him?
That's a real question.
Well, Danny Green?
I'm serious.
Danny Green, maybe?
Good luck. And I love you, Danny Green. Tar Heel forever. But good luck.
Was it KCP?
Good luck.
Not to say he's unguardable, but who's guarding Bam? I'm asking out of curiosity.
Well, Dwight is still a very good rim protector at this point in his career.
Bam doesn't start in the post though.
That's fine. Even if they draw Dwight out, I guess maybe Dwight's not as good in space. I don't know. That's a good question.
The only thing I worry about Miami is they'll get the shots. Can they knock them down? Because the Lakers will knock down their 2s. Mm-hmm. Their easy 2s. LeBron's going to get them a lot of easy 2s. Mm-hmm. And not to be cliche, but if Miami hits their open shots, they're going to win the series, I think. I really believe that.
The only way the Lakers run away with this thing is if they get Miami into foul trouble the whole series. From game to game, Dwight's basically being a pest to Bam and getting him in tic-tac foul trouble.
They could try to switch Bam on Anthony Davis at times in the post too.
Yeah.
I think AD needs to take the assignment of Bam. AD needs to. If he wanted to be Defensive Player of the Year that badly, he has to defend Bam unless he's really that injured.
Well, to be Defensive Player of the Year, you got to at least play 75 games a season.
How many did he do this year?
I don't know, because nobody plays 75 games.
Well, then, why would you say that with a straight face?
Because I wanted to get an Embiid joke in there, but you stepped on it. So continue.
So
it was Quill made a prediction that Embiid will win Defensive Player of the Year, and I was gonna go there, but you stepped on it with logic, and I couldn't go anymore.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
Yeah, I don't see. Does Rondo have a big game this series? Because you need one. The Lakers need one.
From Rondo?
Mm-hmm.
What's a big game from Rondo?
Those random scores, 9 points in the quarter, joins, 2 threes in crunch time type games.
That'd be the game they win by 15. But that would be like game 3.
For me, I see it like we think that he's going to win. You look away. Rondo hits a 3. You look up. You're like, oh, shoot. They kind of took this game that Miami had.
The thing is, Miami don't go away easy. So there is no coasting with the Lakers like they was doing every other team in the playoffs. There is no coasting now.
See, that's why this is a weird series because
it can go either way. It really can. It could be. I can see Lakers in 6, which that's what I'm sold on, or I can see Miami in 6. I can see either way, to be honest with you. It all really depends on not only how the basket is going, but if Miami is being a pest to the Lakers, if the Lakers are getting Miami into foul trouble, if Tyler Hero becomes Tyler Zero, if if Danny Green becomes Danny Mean Joe Green, I don't know. It all depends. If Rondo wants to become like that series against the Sixers when he hit all them threes to end them. Remember that?
Yep.
I don't remember that too well. I do remember he hit threes against Miami.
What about Dragic going off again?
Yeah.
Who's defending him? That's a really good question. Who's defending him?
Ron Jeremy.
Oh, then they're I guess you could say that they're screwed.
Yes. Yep. So, all right, let's move on. Let's not spend too much on the NBA. NFL, let's get it over with. Quill. No, let me talk about my team. We're 1-2. Drew Brees looked like Archie Bunker out there. He is not all in the family. He is one step closer to being with his family. You know what? We need Michael Thomas back. We're playing the Lions next game. I mean, we was actually in this game against the Packers, but I don't like to blame things on the refs because any game could be holding or pass interference. So I don't like to throw the refs under the bus, but the refs, I got to throw you under the white bus with the seatbelts and all that. I have to throw you under that because what the hell have y'all been doing the last two games against the Saints? That Raiders game was atrocious officiating-wise. This game was not as atrocious, but it was bad. It was very bad officiating. I'm so glad I don't work with the NFL, so Roger, go to hell, can find me. But, we played.
You think the officiating lost to the game?
Not like the Rams lost in the NFC Championship.
But contributed it.
Yes. And I'm not even one of those guys to really do that. I don't take the first thing and say, well, it's the refs, and I don't throw that in people's face. That's not really me. But watching the game, that's what happened. And also, our defense has been playing lackluster. Drew Brees is throwing over 6.5 yards a game, yards a play, more than 3 times a game. It just doesn't look good right now. But we play Detroit next. We should beat Detroit. We should cover in the spread in Vegas. And go ahead and defend y'all Eagles. Who that nation? I'm here for y'all, baby.
Wait, Quill. Before you get into your Sad Fest, I need to say this to Mike.
Damn it.
You're only half the game better than us with that really good roster of yours.
It's the truth. And the thing is, we got a racist on our side and y'all got God on your side.
What?
Yeah, y'all got the dad from our seventh heaven.
Cool, continue.
We are a bad football team.
Here we go.
A
Buckle up,
bad
everybody.
team. This team is really bad. You know what? You know what though? We Cam Johnston has had our punter. He's been fantastic.
We are not doing this.
When you open up with the punter is fantastic, that team is bad.
Jake Elliott,
football team.
so
you have a Pro Bowl punter. Continue.
The 53-yard field goal he missed 2 games ago was not necessarily his fault. Carson took a terrible sack. He made a 53-yarder on Sunday. He buried it. He's been pretty good.
What are you talking about?
I can't.
He's trying to find something good to say.
In what world would a 53-yarder be a kicker's fault? It's 53 yards.
Come on, let's just shit on Carson, man. I'm tired of this tiptoeing.
You know what? I'm the most fair Eagles fan there is. I think. I'm sorry, Quill, but that may be.
No. I'm getting there. I'm building up.
Okay.
My frustration level is.
Okay, I'm sorry. I just couldn't take the kicker thing.
Okay, no, I'm getting there. Okay.
I apologize.
Don't ever open up with the water boy again.
So I'll start on defense. We have $100 million man in Fletcher Cox. He's been
overrated. He's always been overrated.
No, he's not. He's not an overrated player. He's not having a good season so far.
We always say this.
No, but honestly, like if you look at all the defensive metrics, he's been the second best defensive tackle of this era behind Aaron Donald. If it wasn't for Aaron Donald, he'd be like surefire. Like he would be on the Hall of Fame.
Aaron Donald by 500. I don't know what that means, but sounds right.
So Aaron Donald is really good, but if you look at all the important metrics like run stuffing, pass rush percentage, and all that other random like advanced metrics that these Hall of Fame people look at, Fletcher has been like literally the next best guy over the last basically since Aaron's been in the league.
I have a question. I don't want to stick on this too long. I don't know the last time I watched a Fletcher Cox game, pause, where where you felt his dominance throughout the whole game.
Because he's not a sack guy like Aaron Donald.
Okay.
He's not one of those.
Okay.
Fletcher is a game wrecker as far as pressures and as far as run because it takes 2 to 3 guys to block him in the scheme. So when the defensive line eats, a lot of the time it's because Fletcher, because you cannot block him one-on-one. You can't.
Now, Quill, this is why Mike calls you a homer.
Oh no, I'm still building up. I'm building up.
No. I just need to throw this in. We're not going to talk about Fletcher Cox for too long. I typed in best defensive lineman in the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't even make the top 10.
Not this year, no. Because he had
but this was before. This article was written in August, so they're taking into account last year.
Now, are you looking at defensive tackles or defensive ends? Because you got to judge it by.
They put it all together.
All together? Yeah. It depends on how you judge it. Fletcher last year he wasn't as good, but he did have an ankle injury for about 8 weeks.
Okay, so we're on year 2 of Fletcher Cox. You know what? Continue. Sorry, I don't want to talk about him no more.
So no, because if you look at it, like if you look at the PFF stuff, you'll see what I'm talking about.
I'll look at his POF. Continue.
Wow, you're married. We go out, and again, there's a certain gentleman who will be joining the net.
Don't give away. Don't give away.
We'll you know.
We got new content for y'all, basically.
Yeah. New content. Hopefully we get a chance to. We'll see. I've been told that the person who wears number 2 for the Eagles was still a good pickup. I did a little research today.
Who is that?
Jalen Hurts.
I don't keep track of bums.
I did a little research today, y'all. At our linebacker position, Nate Gary, starter.
Who?
Nathan Gary, Big Ten's finest. He's been targeted 13 times. He's given up 13 completions for 158 yards. He's allowed 2 touchdowns and 10 first downs. No interceptions, no pass breakups. The quarterbacks that have thrown at him have a QB rating of 156.9. A perfect rating is 158.3. There was a gentleman available in the second round. I believe his first name is Jeremy. Last name is Chin. Linebacker. He plays for the Panthers now. Already looks like he's already their best linebacker on the team.
Well, that doesn't say much because their whole team sucks.
He's been really good. He's the best linebacker on their team, and he's also their best special teams guy too.
What's their record?
Record doesn't always indicate individual talent.
Yep, continue.
No, I'm with Quill on that one. We just can't pick. We suck at drafting.
So there are other guys available that were available. Logan Wilson, Willie Gay, another linebacker, Christian Fulton, corner. We saw Darius Slay have an injury scare. His arm got twisted into 16 different directions. Avonte Maddox, our other starting corner, is going to miss multiple weeks.
Is he even good?
He's short. He's good, but he's short. That's what happens. So you can beat him with any tall receiver.
Girls used to say that about me in 8th grade. He's cute, but he's short.
Wow. So if you have an opportunity, these guys were all picked after Jalen Hurts. You have opportunities to show up literally the weakest part of your team.
Well, in a weird way, you're laying him off the hook, and I'll let you finish first, but I need to throw that in. You're laying them off the hook a little bit.
I just want you to talk about Wentz.
The frustration is building. It's pathetic how bad the Eagles have drafted the last 5 or 6 seasons. Absolutely pathetic.
We only know we think you can build a team via trades every year. You can't do that. It only worked once.
So yeah, we're a mess at corner. We're a mess at safety. Jalen Mills looks like to be a disaster at safety. He should be off the team. He should have been off the team last year. Nate Gary's a disaster at linebacker. T.J. Edwards, he's okay. And Duke Riley is a disaster as well. They're all 3 of them are special teams guys. They all are not good. Offensive line. Jason Peters. Love him, Hall of Famer. It's over. It's over. It's done. He's cooked.
What's his number?
71.
Number 71 will always love you.
The bodyguard. The bodyguard himself. He's cooked. He's done.
Oh, so he's Whitney Houston?
Sure. Receivers. We have a second round receiver, JJ Arcega-Whiteside. You know who we picked him over?
Everybody good.
DK Metcalf. You know, whatever. Neither here nor there. Brought back an old Deshaun Jackson. We've got nothing from the wide receivers because they can't get open. And then when they do get open, our quarterback misses them.
Damn it. Now we get into the meat and potatoes.
Carson James Wentz.
Here we go. The father from 7 Heaven himself.
You know,
They don't even look alike.
Ginger Jesus.
No, I'm doing that because he worships his Lord.
Oh, okay.
He's Ned Flanders, 7th Heaven dad.
I got you now.
You know, because I could go on to a bigger rant into the Philadelphia fan base, but I'm going to save that for later.
No, do that right now.
So, Carson Wentz has, and I'm not gonna make excuses for Carson. He has summarily been probably the worst starting quarterback in football this year. Errant throws everywhere, inconsistencies, and it looks like he's a little frazzled in the mind. The guy came in this year with the second lowest interception percentage in NFL history, and he's averaging 2 picks a game through the first 3 games. That's not him. That's not him as a player. He'll regress to his norm. I believe he won't be throwing those picks.
What week would this happen?
It might be this week.
Who they playing again?
San Francisco. Beat up San Francisco.
The defense ain't beat up?
No. Bosa and Buckner are both out for the year, torn ACLs, and Sherman's on the IR. So, yeah, they're beat up. So, Carson James Wentz. It's just bad. It's bad. I mean, it was said that the Eagles have a quarterback problem, and they do. I mean, we can go into the whole thing on the Philadelphia Eagles fan base turning their backs on him after the clock struck 0 when the Eagles won the Super Bowl 3 seasons ago. We could talk about that because that's summarily true. You could talk about them with the countless receiver issues they've had, whether it was 2 of the 5 years, 3 to 5 years. He's had the worst receiving core in football. No run game, multiple years. multiple coaches at the quarterback position, multiple coordinators. I mean, when I talk about multiple coaches, he had like 3 or 4 coaches in 5 years at quarterback. There's been a lot of turnover, a lot of unrest, and you can make an excuse for that, but that only goes so far. Doug Peterson not calling plays that helps his quarterback. You got a quarterback who the last few years has been a top 5 quarterback when throwing outside of the pocket, according to rating. And you got him sitting back there firing off passes in the pocket all the time, not getting any design rollouts, not getting anything to get Carson on the move. That's a failure on the coach. You look at Lamar Jackson, you look at Pat Mahomes, you look at some of these guys, their coaches are giving them the opportunity to make plays due to their strengths because their offenses are crafted around their players. I feel like Doug Peterson has not necessarily done a good job of crafting the offense. Those are all my qualifiers, but still, Carson Wentz needs to go out there and make the plays, and he just ain't doing it right now. He's been terrible. I mean,
Can I say something?
Been bad. Sure.
When my thing is, all that's true, and he did a good job of what I'm about to say. He's not doing now. Last year, his team was trash, and he at least made the layups. There is layups when you're starting quarterback. I don't care what Doug says.
He made most of the layups. He missed some, but he made most of the layups.
A lot of quarterbacks will miss the layups. I've seen Tom Brady miss layups. My thing is, he's missing the kind of layups now that the franchise QB needs to make in these moments, even with a bad team, because at least if he makes them, if the receiver drops it, then we can blame the receiver. He's not giving the receiver a chance to drop them. So it's like, if they're open and he's missing them, that's on him. He needs to fix that, or else there's no defense of him.
And, it's getting to the point now where they're micro-analyzing everything. I've seen passes that weren't perfect passes, but were still makeable plays for the receiver, and they dropped it. It hit him in both hands. Yeah, it wasn't a perfect pass, but it was a pass that hit you in the hands. So those are off-target throws.
That's what I'm saying. He needs to make it easier for him not to be microanalyzed.
Oh yeah, he absolutely has, and he's failed summarily at that. It's not this is not the time to necessarily bench Carson.
Bench him for who though?
For Jalen Hurts, the guy with.
I don't think he's that good, but then again, what do we ever know until it happens?
The guy with questionable arm strength, the guy with accuracy concerns. I mean, he's a big guy. He can run the ball a little bit, but I mean, that's why he got benched at Alabama. He couldn't move the ball against some of those better defenses. That's
Did
why
he get benched in the championship game?
He got benched in the championship game because he couldn't move the football
against defenders that look like me.
So, because he couldn't move the football, because he wasn't a downfield thrower, he got benched.
Can we get to the real point that Howie just sucks? I know you got to that point, but he sucks. Like, I didn't need a whole tirade to say he sucks.
Yeah, he's been pretty bad. He
knows how to make a trade, but that's not what the NFL's about. That's not the NBA. You're not the Lakers. You don't get to make trades and fix your team every year. You need to hit some of these draft picks.
Yeah, he needs to hit draft picks. He needs to, or at least surround himself with scouts and talent to to kind of mitigate that. If you're
nicer than me, I say get him out of town. I was never a fan.
You're ready for the firing of Doug Peterson.
No, Roseman.
Howie Roseman. I'm sorry.
I was never a fan. I think we overachieved that Super Bowl year. I looked at the roster. That roster wasn't flames. They were playing better than they were.
They were greater than the sum of their parts.
I called it week. I said in week 4 of that season, y'all was going to win the Super Bowl. By the way,
he did. He called
you and Colin Coward.
But then
no, he still was going to win the division.
Then I walked my take back when Wentz got hurt.
Well, that's not the craziest thing, but nah, I'm good on Howie. I'm all the way good.
All right, real quick before we move on past sports. I just want to play devil's advocate with Quill. I want to be an Eagles fan for a minute. Quill, I'm an Eagles fan. I am sick of Wentz. But you're telling me that I need to hold out and be patient. How long am I supposed to wait? I am an Eagles, Sixers, Flyers, Phillies. I'm a Philly fan, and I have a short wick, and I can't take this anymore. I'm about to explode, and I'm lighting my wick.
You're just gonna have to deal with it. Like
no, that's not a good answer. Just gonna have to deal with it.
Can I answer that question, Mike?
I'm sick of this. I was supposed to hold on. I was supposed to hold on to Donovan McNabb for all them years. It took me to 5 NFC championships. I only got the 1 Super Bowl.
Hell, you didn't even want Donovan McNabb. You wanted Ricky Williams.
Yeah.
Well, that's hindsight.
But yeah, now that's hindsight. But also, you're telling me that we're fans who give up on our star players. I don't think that's true. I think.
Wait. Pause 1 second. As of now, Carson Wentz a star player.
He is theirs. He was supposed to be their star player. Yes.
Supposed to be is different than right now. He's playing
right now, but over the course of his career, he's been their star player.
I agree.
He's a 4-star captain. He's their guy.
Okay, I want to answer Mike's question. So the 3 games have passed. It depends on how bad. If he looks like last year, like he's kind of making the throws and the receivers are dropping them, you gotta just be patient. He has to at least look like he knows how to play. Because we've never seen this version. We've been fed up with Carson Wentz, but we've never seen this version of bad Wentz. We've never seen the one who doesn't. He looks like a rookie. We've never seen that. He was better in his rookie year.
He's slumping. I think you have to let these things work themselves out.
Oh, I didn't even give my answer.
Okay, go ahead.
So if it's as bad as it has been, you got to bench him in 2 games. If it's kind of bad, you got to really have your football eyes and be like, all right, I get it. We're not good. So it's weird because I don't think we're that good. I thought we were going to squeeze out games because of Wentz. I didn't think our team was good, but I thought he was good enough to get us 9 to 10.
I mean,
so,
you got to be patient. You got to stick with it. Do you throw a rookie in there?
Patience? How long is patience?
Well, let me counter this. Is if you're so quick to make a change, you're ready to throw away money-wise, $30 million. You losing almost $50-60 million in dead money that you can't get back for a team that's already $51 million over the cap.
Eagles fans don't care about that.
They
They just want to feel better.
They just care about are we winning or not.
So
and they don't want to see the bum play. Not that he's a bum, but if they deem somebody a bum, they don't want to see him on the field.
There are things that his contract will not let him see the bench. The fact that there was no preseason, no OTAs, no rookie camp for a guy like Jalen Hurts.
He
doesn't have the game. He doesn't have the game snaps. He's not gonna play. He's not gonna play.
Oh, so our season's over. All right, cool.
So why not just bench him if the season's over?
I guess Quill's question is bench him for a bigger bum who Quill doesn't think he has potential. So he's trying to answer the question. He doesn't think Jalen Hurts, just because we say, we don't know how good.
Jalen Hurts is not what you think he is. He's a name.
But he is a name, a recognizable one.
People think, Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson had arm talent.
Yeah, he had more impact in college also.
Yeah, what?
Lamar Jackson had, if you just watch games, Lamar Jackson had more of an on-field impact than Jalen Hurts.
I'm just playing devil's advocate as being the.
It's a good question. It's a good question.
I'm just playing devil's advocate because you like to throw not Sixers fans, but Philly fans under the bus for wanting to move on swiftly.
Not even just moving on, just the way they go about showing their frustration.
It's not the moving on part, it's that they love killing somebody and not even absorbing everything that's going on. Sometimes they're right, sometimes they're wrong. I'll say it that way.
Like when J-Roll called the Phillies fans and Philly fans front runners, he was 1,000%
I
right.
don't think we're front runners.
Oh,
Because we've been through some hard times.
So at that point,
like if we were front runners, the Eagles wouldn't be the #1 team out of all the winning franchises we have traditionally.
If they was front runners, no Sixers fan would like Allen Iverson.
Well, no, I was talking more about the Phillies in that point in time.
Okay, I can see that.
When he called them front runners, he was absolutely right. He did not lie. They booed him mercilessly. Mercilessly booed him.
Didn't you say the fans turned on Allen Iverson?
They did.
Tell me about that moment.
I mean, you know what? They turned on him more so because he was a me guy. Practice. Hell, they tried.
People in Villanova.
They tried on him. They turned on him because he kicked his wife out butt ass naked.
That was the media. The Sixers fans were fine. Like I remember my teacher.
The Sixers fans never gave a shit about Tawana. And I'm sorry, Tawana, but they never gave a shit about you.
We unless my worldview is different.
Literally,
I don't think we cared.
Sixers fans they rather had Allen Iverson scoring 35 points and they won 35 games than when they traded him.
Yeah, like we made the playoffs a little bit more often, but we didn't care for that team the way we wanted to.
They didn't care. They wanted Allen Iverson. That's why he was so celebrated when he came back and couldn't throw a rock in the ocean while he was standing in the water.
Yeah, we
landing on the beach.
How you gonna talk about your friend Allen like that?
I know. I love you, Bubba Chuck. That's my boy.
You said no more. You say no Allen slander from me.
No, it's no slander. You just can't stand in the ocean.
You know, I kind of lump Philly media and Philly fans in together. I'm sorry.
You can't do that.
Can't do that.
I just lump them in Philadelphia. That's just the whole.
We're a big, diverse city. What's wrong with you, Quill?
Now, did they turn? See, sometimes I think you confuse with turning on players with. You confuse it with. It's just run up. That time has just ran up. It's ran its course. Sometimes things just run its course. I think the Donovan McNabb thing ran its course.
Oh, absolutely.
The Allen Iverson thing ran its course. If we want to go back to Charles Barkley, that ran its course. It's not really the fans. It's more of some things just run its course, and there's no. If you try all different avenues to go down, I mean, where else are we supposed to go?
You know, I will say with Donovan, they were trying to trade him like year after year 2 and 3. They wanted to get rid of him. Like, I'm talking about fans and media.
Well, good thing fans don't make trades.
Right. So I guess we can move on.
At the end of the day, let's say before we move on, at the end of the day, fans are fans. Your opinion doesn't really matter. It's either you're going to support the team or not. If not, move on to another team or shut the hell up and just support it. Let's move on.
That's fair. So, off to our $750 hoe.
What?
Hey, I'd rather be Sleepy Joe than a $750 hoe. Tonight, by the time this podcast comes out, it already happened. But the debates are tonight. Sleepy Joe versus the $750 hoe. Let's get to it. Let's get it.
He's grabbing pussies and taking out loans.
Yes.
According to $750 hoe.
Okay, I just put it together. I'm like, what? Okay, I got you.
He's no longer 45. He is no longer Cheeto or Agent Orange. He is now dubbed the $750 hoe.
Yep. The Simpsons didn't even predict this.
This will be, you know, I don't mind. I mean, tax avoidance is completely legal. Paying less in taxes should be the goal. But this thing is a cheat.
When you can't be making millions of dollars a year and pay less taxes than me. Something is wrong with that. And you're trying to tell me what to do and what not to do. And you paying what I make a little bit less than what I make in a week, and you paying that in taxes?
Like, you ain't even put no money in the pot to tell me what to do.
That's true.
You ain't putting no money in the pot. And then that money that's what goes to our funds, our military funds, our law enforcement, all these other wonderful things.
So all these people that you want to honor, you don't even fund that. You're actually defunding the police.
What a cheat, crook, criminal. He made reading the for what y'all, if y'all don't know, the New York Post or the New York Times, excuse me, came out with an article detailing almost 2 decades of Donald Trump's tax records, and he paid $750 the year he was elected. I think like the year before, or something like that, and then the years before then, he paid nothing, while claiming huge losses on his businesses, and reporting all those losses. And fine, like if you want to play the tax game, that's okay. I encourage you to play the tax game. Pay as little taxes as you can, get those deductions, do what you got to do. But this dude was scheming. He did everything in his power, like $70,000 in hair expenses in a year, $90,000 for his wife.
He should have been on that song with French Montana and Drake. They scheming.
This motherfucker is scheming. It's ridiculous. Like, nobody likes a cheat. Like we know you might be a crook or whatever. Fine. Like in the hood, we know you a crook. Everybody know you a crook. They just tread light with you. But when you like a complete scammer, like nobody likes a scammer.
Donald Trump and Betsy Ross, the biggest scammers of forever.
Wow.
Betsy Ross didn't make no fucking flag in that low ass house.
He's never been over that.
Fuck Betsy Ross. She's
So
not even a real person. A black person made that flag. Continue.
okay.
It just boggles my mind. Now we gonna see how this turns out. The Democrats are gonna try to weaponize this. I'm sure it's gonna be a hot topic at the debate. We'll give a debate recap next week, or maybe we might call us. If depends on how crazy this goes, we might call a special edition podcast. It might have to happen.
Might gotta have an emergency podcast
because we're gonna see how this works, and
it should be 750 minutes.
I believe Fox is moderating tonight, so
regular Fox or Fox News,
or Mike Jerry.
Regular Fox.
Okay, cool.
Susario going to be the media.
That's local Fox. That's different.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
You knew that.
Yes, I did.
So, we'll see.
You know, what's crazy is I actually did the weather before with Susario when I was in fifth grade.
It's pretty cool. So, Derek, what are you thinking? Did you read up on it?
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, politicians are crooked. Like, a dog bit somebody. That's how that goes.
No, speaking of dog biting people, I hate when I go to somebody's house and they say, "Oh, he don't bite," and this motherfucker's foaming at the fucking. No, he don't bite your ass. You're gonna kill
Mike, hold that point. That is white women with Donald Trump. His mouth is foaming, and they're like, why don't Trump like him? And it's like, y'all, like, it's like they live in a different world.
Right. He don't like us. Well, they do live in a different world. It's called privilege. They live in Walt Privilege land.
But here's the crazy part. Even the ones that have nothing to gain from voting for him are just so blind.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they like the idea. They're not in love with Trump. They're in love with the idea of Trump. Mm-hmm. That's what
I can see that.
People fall in love with the idea of people all the time. Why do you think so many jailbirds have girlfriends from the outside?
Why do you think people want Jalen Hurts to take over for Carson Wentz?
Why do you think I left my nut ass ex-girlfriend?
We're not doing this.
Keep sleeping with Ron Jeremy.
I don't get the correlation there, but I'm going to skip.
They like the idea of making money for sex. They just keep sleeping with Stan Van Gundy. Ron Jeremy don't look like Stan Van Gundy.
He do.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think.
That's Stan Van Jeremy.
I don't want to type in Ron Jeremy though onto Google because that's nasty.
Well, Ron is in trouble right now on some sex offenses. So
No, we're not giving any more time to him.
I just
I'm
hope
good.
they don't arrest Stan Van Gundy instead.
Next.
We love you, Stan. Well, I love you, Stan. You coached my team to the final.
So who do y'all got? Debate picks. Who you got winning tonight?
This is nasty. I'm not making no debate pick.
Mind you,
I got the culture. This is the best verses of the year, by the way.
Yeah, mind you, Sleepy Joe has been preparing for months, according to sources.
That don't mean nothing. He forgot what he ate last night. Shit, he forgot what he ate just 5 minutes ago.
I will say I like his commercials attacking Trump.
Oh yeah,
because I like Biden, but I like the aggression because I feel like Hillary was.
Biden told
He thought she had it.
Didn't Biden tell Trump to meet him out back? I like to take him out back.
Oh, that kind of stuff doesn't get me. I'm not gonna lie.
Out back of the what? Trauma war?
Wait, you're from Bidenville, Mike.
I am.
You know how mind blown I was when that journal said Joseph Biden train station. I was like, what the hell is this? I thought I was in a parallel universe.
Yeah.
No wonder my sister-in-law killed me over me making for the Joe Biden online.
So Joe has had the top flight sparring partners, and Trump has prepared just from this past weekend. So
Want to know something? It might not matter.
It might not matter because I feel like Joe is going to be sharp tonight, but I feel like Trump is going to lay in a zinger or two and steal the show. He's going to say something stupid and off the wall to the point where it's like, what? And then his followers are going to be like, yeah, we're going to jump off this cliff. Yeah, let's do it.
Well, also know that the statistics against Democrats that a lot of people just really don't like. So they don't care that it's Trump who's against the Democrat. They just know that they don't want a Democrat to win.
We'll see. It's so bad. Even The Rock labels himself as an independent centrist, according to his Instagram.
Oh, so he's a wrestler.
The Rock, the wrestler. He made a post endorsing Biden and Harris, and the Trump supporters have gone off, hijacking his whole Instagram and everything. Even the guy who played Thanos made a post.
First of all, he's not the guy who plays Thanos. That is Josh Brolin, the guy from the Goonies.
The guy,
a legend out here.
The guy from the Goonies, Josh Brolin, even made a post talking about Trump. And
in a bad way or a good way?
In a bad, he was very serious.
You know what? I should just listen.
I thought that was Macaulay Culkin.
No, you didn't. You just said another white person like you always do.
So it's interesting to see.
Did you do it, Mike? I'm sorry. Continue.
I'm just saying it's interesting to see how we all have rights to vote unless we're voting for somebody else. Honestly, I don't care who you vote for. Actually,
I do. Let me tell y'all something. Don't be like Governor Quill. I care who y'all vote for. I give a damn who you vote for. I'm on this platform telling you right now. I would cancel my grandma if she voted for the wrong person.
Damn it.
So I'm gonna definitely cancel your dumb ass. I care.
Shout out to your grandma.
Yeah, I hope she definitely.
She's not American sister anyway, so she can't vote.
Okay.
Well, shout out to her. I bet her country ran better than ours.
No.
Okay.
No. We're a little privileged.
Anyways, moving on. Let's get into the final topic of today. Duos, hip hop duos.
Let's do it.
I'm excited.
Piss y'all off.
I'm Derek. Just start us off. Start us off because I already know.
Every time we do a list, he starts off by saying, "I'm end up pissing y'all off." Every time we do a damn list.
No, actually, I don't want that pressure. You should go, Quill.
These are our 5 personal favorite rap duos.
Oh, I'm not gonna lie. I was trying to tell you to start off because I was doing some production stuff.
Oh.
So I was hoping you was gonna pick that oop up.
That's fine. So my top 5 favorite rap duos, and rap duos loosely defined, both of them do not have to rap. It's a hip hop duo.
Oh, well, thanks for telling me.
Because I had to ask our topic maker Mike, and he gave the guy that. So there's no number ones or whatever, but duos. I will say Outkast. Obviously, there's nothing to be said there. I mean, come on. I will also say Eric B. and Rakim.
You third on my list.
You can't go wrong there. This is not in order. This is just my list. Public Enemy, Chuck and Flav. Powerful. Fourth is Bad Meets Evil. No, actually, no, not Bad Meets Evil.
I was so lost. You're like half of the duo.
We're gonna go.
I was hella lost.
No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that to y'all. Let's go with the curveball here. How about
I'm gonna say Prime.
Missy Elliott and Timbaland. Let's do that. Missy Elliott and Timbaland.
That's not bad. That's not bad. I would have thrown a little tweet in there.
Wow.
Tweet?
Yeah, Missy used to eat her. I'm sorry. Continue.
Fucking word.
Oh man.
You that's pathetic.
You talking about Missy was talking about people spitting in somebody's mouth. Okay.
That's pathetic.
You can work it all you want, Missy. 1 minute Missy.
Okay.
Gossip Missy.
This is so bad.
Rain Missy.
That's so bad. And then lastly, we just gonna type I'm just gonna type a text to a girl I used to see. UGK.
Woo! I like that. There's hope for you yet, Quill.
Get your freak on Missy.
All right.
Hot girl Missy. She's the hot boy Missy.
Hot boys Missy, yeah. Sock it to me, Missy.
Missy that don't like no 1 minute men.
Hey, obviously she like 1 minute tweets. I wonder if she could fit it all in 140 characters.
Isn't that 280 now?
Well, I'm sure she could do 380. Shit, Missy might do a 360 on your ass. Well, hey, tweet. Oops, there is your shirt over your head. Oh my. All right, let me stop. Because I actually love Missy. That's why these jokes are funny. Because I think she wrote Oops. Is Derek still here?
Derek's still here. He is here.
I'm here.
You kind of frozen.
I forgot to put on do not disturb.
You going next? Yeah. You want me to go? You want to go?
I'd rather go last just to piss y'all off at the end.
Oh, God damn it. All right, so I'm going to try to not name the same people Quill named, but I can't not make a list and not name Outkast. And I can't not make a list and not
We should have just made Outkast Untouchables.
I can't not name and make a list and not have Eric B. and Rakim on it. But I'm going to name the next one. So those are two that's just out already. Now, Quill did forget Mobb Deep.
He forget.
He did. Oh, damn it. Mobb Deep, Gangstar.
That's good.
Now here's my curveball. Run the Jewels.
Okay.
I was thinking them.
I thought about
I
it.
like them.
I thought about it.
Method Man and Redman.
Thought about that.
I was thinking them too.
And the Clips.
That I'm sorry I didn't name them, but I didn't name anybody.
An honorable mention, The Throne.
You had to throw that in.
I had to do it.
I'm kind of bad I didn't throw in the Clips. I'm a little disappointed in myself.
They got 2 back-to-back classic albums.
It's my turn.
Oh, damn it.
Do we already have Looking for Trouble? J. Cole verse when the beat changed for him because he's about to snap. Yeah. I'm J. Cole right now.
You're gonna name D12, aren't you? And they want
That's not a duo, and I never even listened to D12's album. D12.
I hated D12.
I don't have an opinion on them. I didn't listen.
I was forced to listen to their album. It wasn't for me.
Okay. I'm gonna start with City Girls.
All right, man. This was a great podcast. We had so much fun. Until...
All right. Okay. I'm gonna relax.
You named 2 Tweet members.
All right, fine. All jokes aside, the Dog Pound.
Fair.
I don't listen to no Dog Pound. I don't listen to Wentz Senior. Why would I listen to Dog Pound? They can go to hell. Okay.
Wow.
Dog Pound's pretty good.
I'm not gonna find out.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna be serious though. Mm-hmm. The Clips.
Okay.
UGK. I will admit I need to dig into more, but I do like UGK.
I would have named UGK if we was doing 10.
Okay. Jazzy Jeff and Fresh Prince.
I did not think of that, and that's a fantastic choice.
Yes.
Prime.
I knew you was gonna say Prime.
I love Prime. I'm not even mad.
Well, I'm a I'm big on Royce.
I know. I mentioned it for Quill for a layup for you to say it without any.
Oh, they're on my list already.
I know, but I said it to Quill so you could say it without pushback. I thought you was gonna dance around saying that. What? I'm waiting for you to say the group that's gonna throw us the fuck off. I'm waiting for it.
EPMD is gonna throw you off?
No.
I don't listen to them either. I just wanted to give you hope.
I know you don't.
You really want the group that's gonna throw you off?
I'm ready because I know you.
Earth Gang.
I'm not surprised.
They're not better than nobody, but that's who I listen to more.
I'm not surprised that you said that. Mm-hmm. And I wouldn't give you pushback because you said that. If Quill said that, I'll be giving him pushback.
Why? What's the difference?
They don't got no time in for me yet. That's all.
That's why.
Yeah.
I know.
I kind of just wanted to throw him in, but I like him. I just want to throw in someone new.
I like Earth Gang. Now, was that it, or you got one more curveball?
Not really, because I was gonna say Public Enemy, but I just want to give someone else love.
Did anybody listen to Public Enemy's new album?
I forgot. My friend's dad sent it to us that day, right? Mm-hmm. I really forgot. Nobody said New Boys.
Nobody said Camp Low.
I actually thought of them, but I don't listen to them that much. I did think of them though.
Nobody said Hove and Bleak.
Because that's we didn't say solo artists. Like we said duo.
All right.
Nobody said Trina and Trick. I just knew you was gonna say that.
That sentence is a trick. No, it's an 8-ball MJG.
Because they're from Memphis.
They did snap on Stay Fly though. They did snap on that last verse.
Don't care.
Wow. No one said Kids See Ghosts.
Because I don't see ghosts because I don't believe in them.
Next.
Only ghost I saw was on the Haunted Mansion ride. And Casper. Whatever they gotta remake Casper for the kids.
They don't need to remake Casper. That's a weird concept.
Maybe. Well, it's not like he can go to school or anything. Yeah, it'd be weird to see Casper on Zoom or some shit.
No, I'm saying the concept of a friendly ghost is weird. Like you're showing.
Weird in the '60s too.
It was weird in the '90s, weird in the '60s. We're not gonna talk about Casper. I think this is a good
Matilda's a trash movie. Continue.
I might agree, but I'm the contrarian of Facebook to some people.
All the women like Matilda. My wife loves it. My wife likes trash movies anyway. She likes.
Wait.
Her favorite movies is White Chicks, ATL, and fucking Matilda.
Wait, while we're still a little fresh in the duo thing, no one brought up Pete Rock or CL Smooth.
Because I only know one song.
I'm glad. I like your honesty.
I do, and it was on NBA Streets Volume 2.
Wow.
Well, good podcast, y'all.
Does anybody have any closing remarks?
Make sure you zipper up your fly after you use the bathroom. Because sometimes I see people walk out without zipping their fly. And also, when you have on gloves and you piss, don't just put hand sanitizer on the gloves. Actually wash your hands, you dirty fuck.
Can I throw something in real quick? That's not my closing remark, but y'all need to know this. I'm looking at a ranker page of hip hop duos, and I'm like, wow, Capone looks a lot like Havoc. And then I realized it's a picture of Mobb Deep where Capone and Noriega supposed to be at.
Oh, CNN. I forgot CNN. I like CNN. I love CNN.
I bet.
You know I love Nori.
I regret this.
Niggas on the run eating. That's what Nori stands for.
Everybody
go listen to I Love My Life. It's better than High Definition.
It's funny because I thought about this morning. Yeah, they always come up together.
What's your Slanger? What you got?
You do. I don't know. I can't even think of one. Don't listen to I Love Your Life. That's my closing remark. Zootopia is the best Disney movie in the past 10 years.
You capped it off. Nah.
You have to, because Disney's been around so long that it's an era thing, just like hip hop.
Zootopia is a damn good movie.
I'll piggyback off of that for my closing remark. The Lion King is overrated. Has been, always will be, and that's the bottom line. Because Quill Will said
he's
so.
Right.
What?
They stole their story. I don't do that ghostwriting stuff for any craft.
Toy Story is it, and it's always will be it.
So why do you like Eminem again?
I don't get it.
Okay. I don't get it either. I lost.
Text me that later.
I lost the reference.
I used the wrong name.
So, no, that's my take. Toy Story will always and forever be the GOAT Disney movie, and Lion King is overrated.
You're just a child of the Michael Eisner era, and fuck Michael Eisner.
I was just called a bastard by one of our studio listeners.
Tell Tyler relax.
Michael, what do you have? Well,
no, I got another closing remark.
Sure.
Tweet. Where you at?
That's it for Three Guys in One Podcast.
All right, we're going to close it out. Three Guys with Common Sense Podcast. My name is Quill Will.
Aquemini is Outkast's best album.
Yep. We got Mike Money. We got Avatar Slang.
Hard Not Life is a top 5 Hove album.
Okay.
Prime 1 is better than Prime 2.
Yes.
It is.
Let's close up tonsofpotential.com. Tonsofpotential.com.
Royce is better than Eminem.
Yes.
Yeah.
These aren't hot takes.
Potential.com. We had to
Bad Meets Evil is trash.
True. No. But have a good night, y'all.
Food and Liquor 2 is better than Lasers.
That also is true.
That's a regular opinion. I like how your hot takes are cold takes.
Cold Pizza is better than First Take.
Have a good night, Mike.
100% true. Goodbye.